What's up, Jabroni? Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Nikita, episode number 12. This episode is called Free. Hopefully it's a great episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Last episode was absolutely amazing. Very much loved it. And yeah, this episode, I don't know. Free. Nikita was last thing I know, Nikita was escaping. Alex is now an agent. Tom is dead. I feel like Jaden's she's gonna know and figure out a way to screw over Alex. Michael might or might not know that Alex knows, or that Alex was lying. I don't exactly know. Yeah, so we're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, if you want episodes early, you can do that over there on Patreon. Link in the description. Just so you guys know, you can't really search me on Patreon because since I do Dexter and Dexter shows nudity, I was put into a category for adult content. So therefore you can't search me on Patreon the way that you search other people. You'd more have to Google me or click the link in the description. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but I've been dealing with that ever since the beginning, almost pretty much close to the beginning, several months now, and it doesn't seem to have really hurt me in any way. People still seem to find me. They click on the links and stuff like that. But I just want to let you guys know, if you guys can't find me, that's why, because I've had a couple people ask me that question and I have to do that. Maybe I'll make a video. I don't know. But yeah, Dexter is the reason. I mean, I'm assuming it's Dexter. It's the only one that I could think of which had boobs. But then again, Game of Thrones. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, I'm assuming it was Dexter. When I talked to Patreon, they wouldn't tell me exactly what it was. So, but yeah, just know that. Like, comment, subscribe. It's pretty late, but I don't know what else to say. So let's hop into this episode. Here we go. He was out on a mission. Nikita grabbed her.
Keep moving. I'll hold him.
Oh my God.
Is this really the life you wanted, Alex?
What's up?
I'm aware precautions need to be taken, but don't you think this is a little extreme?
Absolutely. And absolutely
Are they putting
necessary.
chips in their necks?
Just be grateful.
Like tracking
the upgrade
chips?
isn't retroactive.
Should we tell her?
Alex, I'm so proud of you. I just want to say congrats.
She was
on
gonna
making
hit her.
agent.
Thanks.
What's the bullshit here?
Even though you had to kill Tom to do it.
I mean, they're putting her up in a really good spot. I mean, she's got tons of dresses, a great apartment, a car.
It'll do.
It'll do.
This is your cover kit.
I'm still pretty sore. Come here.
She didn't know about that tracker. He's talking about the recruit tracker.
This day, all of you, the first trial run of our newly minted kill chip.
Oh,
You came this close to taking the fall
they
for
can
an
kill her at any
assassination.
point.
What was it like in that rebel camp?
I didn't think this guy was gonna be anything.
Legally, I can't really talk about it, but to be honest, I'm just glad the whole thing's behind me.
How do we stop them from knowing that I'm behind this?
Well, we don't. Percy thinks you're an analyst who collects paper trails and connects dots, but he'll never hit pay dirt. Which is what he will continue to think when you drag in Burke off on his pre-division hacker charges.
Seems like a very risky situation.
Я хочу домой.
Alexandra. Там, где ты живешь.
I saw you and your boyfriend moving in earlier. I thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Nathan, across the hall. Oh, here, let me give you a hand.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to do that.
That's no problem.
Just let him into her apartment.
He's not my boyfriend, by the way. The guy you saw me with, he's a co-worker.
Pleasure to meet you, Alex.
Do we trust him? Oh shit, my man was at the comic book shop. Awesome. Oh fuck. Well, this is gonna suck for you, buddy. Oh. I never in my wildest dreams thought that dude could fight.
You're not telling me something, Nikita. What is it? If we're partners, we need to trust each other.
So trust me.
So she could just go back to Division Rand like whenever she wants, and they won't find that to be weird. Like, hey, Alex, you came back to our basement.
He was so good, he managed to pull off a cyber intrusion in the Pentagon back in '93.
What's a cyber intrusion? Sounds vaguely sexual.
Shadow Walker was also the mastermind of several international e-crimes. You're headed to a Bangkok prison after we extradite you.
Mini Ethan Hunt? You need to worry about where you're headed. See, it's part of the problem. We're having a hard time locking down the signal. You realize the last time something like this happened, it was...
Nikita. When was the last time he was on the grid?
He used his credit card earlier this evening at an RFT Comics in Hoboken. Accessing the ATM camera next door at the time of transaction. No.
Dance with me, little lady.
Hey, Jeremy,
Oh,
back off.
buddy, best. What the fuck? Oh my god, it just triggered in her. That's insane.
You said you would get his password when he accessed Division's interface to ask for help. But maybe he can't hack a Blu-ray player.
He can hack one in his sleep. The question isn't if he'll contact Division. It's when.
Hey, where are you going?
I was hoping your rendition would be enough to scare him. It wasn't.
Now
If
I
you go
walk
in there, they're gonna know we're working together.
I'm sorry, Ryan. But this is not a mission I'm prepared to fail.
Oh my Jesus. Well, putting my man's life at risk after he was helping you. Yep.
Hello, nerd.
Shit your pants. Yep. Get up and run away. Run away, little man.
Yes, but will he trust you when you return with another transmitter implanted in your tooth? Or teeth? You have 5 minutes to decide.
I mean, he saw what Percy did to the other guy. So yeah, other engineer guy. How can this guy go back to his regular job now?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look like you could use a friend. And believe it or not, I know exactly how that feels.
Maybe another time.
Tracking IP address. Looks like it's coming from an office building in Midtown.
Man, but now this whole the CIA dude, whatever, man, he's in a bad situation now, man. Now they know he's working with Nikita. Shit. Michael's here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up my CI, Seymour Burkoff. He was wrongfully detained.
Actually, I'm the agent who detained him. Ryan Fletcher.
Nikita, she was here.
Where?
On this floor. Where? Somewhere on this floor!
Sir, you'll have to come with us.
Yeah. Mike was about
Dude,
to.
you have no idea how messy things are about to get.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Hey, I think that guy over there has had one too many red eyes.
I'll only ask once. You need to come with us.
Oh my god.
Badge, man?
Yes, of course.
And here we go. She should wave. Wave at him. Wave at him. Ah. That'd have been so cool if she went like this and then. Woo. Gots to go.
Told you.
So my thing is when she comes back here, they don't find it weird. Wouldn't they find this weird? I think they would find this weird.
This is all a misunderstanding.
You vandalized CIA property and assaulted officers of the agency. Those seem like pretty straightforward offenses to me.
I tried to tell you.
What was she targeting anyway?
I doubt she got anywhere without my password, but just to be sure, I'm running a system.
Oh, fuck.
I think we can stop searching.
By now, most of you know who I am. So if any of you recruits or agents are having any doubts, and you should, I'm always looking for another good soldier.
Oh my god. It's a recruitment video. That's awesome. Oh, dude, what they gonna do to you, man?
wasn't part of our plan for you to graduate to agent, and it certainly was never my plan for you to take a life.
So, you want me to go on the run?
You wouldn't be running. You'd be living a normal life, the life you deserve.
I was never meant to live a normal life. And I couldn't even if I wanted to. Until I get revenge.
I know you may not understand why I make you do all these things. But one day you will realize it was because I love you.
Who are her parents? Like,
Wish to protect
we know who her parents were, like what they did.
I love you too.
They were murdered.
I'm glad we're home.
What the fuck? They're rich as hell. He had her training. Made it seem like they were running away or something.
Nothing I have is truly mine.
Okay. Well, that was episode number 12. I think that was another really good episode. I'd probably give it an 8. I feel like we're not going to really get too many episodes that are going to be lower than that going forward with the show, at least maybe not for a while, because we've gotten to a point in the series where like every episode has been good, probably since episode like 6-ish, around there. I'm just thinking it's going to kind of keep going like that. We won't get too many episodes that are going to be like, you know. So yeah, I enjoyed this episode. A lot of good, I don't know, like detective stuff. I don't know what you want to call it, but a lot of the stuff that was happening, I very much enjoyed. Let's go through the episode. So we start off with like essentially, Alex and Nikita breaking into a house. She's under a bed. She sees Tom, and she wakes up. Turns out she was passed out or was sleeping. They were doing surgery on her. They put a tracker on her. Now she has 2 trackers on her, or yeah, she has to have 2 trackers, right? Because they put one on her hip, they said. But this is a different tracker. Nikita figured out it's like a kill switch or something on her. It's interesting that they wouldn't put this on everybody. It seems like a thing. I knew that Jaden wasn't gonna believe the whole Tom thing. I knew that she was gonna kind of, it was something to do with Alex. But you know, Alex doesn't have to worry about her anymore, at least for a while, until Jaden graduates. We get to go to the apartment. Nice apartment, money, nice area. I mean, if she wasn't a killer, it'd be very nice. Essentially, if you really think about it, maybe amazing. So Nikita has Alex meet her somewhere at like a F and Beyond, I don't know. Maybe IKEA. But so some things I found weird, that they didn't put like cameras in her apartment, and that they don't always have like somebody tracking her. But I guess if they promote you to agent, they have full faith that you are one of them. So that makes sense, I guess. Let's see. Do a flashback of when Nikita, Alex says that she, the whole neck thing triggers a memory in Nikita. She remembers the last time she saw something like this. Essentially something that will make you have a seizure and kill you. She knows that it's like a kill switch or something. He goes to meet Homeboy here, who looks very familiar. I know he's not from anything, but he just looks very familiar. Like, I mean, I know he's from the show, but I mean, like, looks like I've seen him in something else. He kind of gives me a Brandon Roth kind of vibe for some reason. But yeah, he's gonna be in the show now. Nikita has plans for him. She needs him to go and kidnap Berkarov, and that's something that's like the plan. While that's happening, Alex triggers on opening a door to 6 years ago when she was training with her father in the wilderness for survival, very much implying what I believe, that we were on the run. We were in a bad situation. We found out later that was not the case. We meet the neighbor, very handsome man. I don't trust him. I'm like, as I'm watching, I'm like, who is he? Who does he work for? But then again, the person, if he worked for somebody like a bad, like the other company that's kind of like the Division, they would have to know that their agent would be here. So I don't know how they would figure that out. You know what I mean? So maybe he is just a regular person. Nikita gives Alex a phone. We got some guys that kidnap Berkarov. He's just trying to get the password, essentially trying to make him sweat to the point where he uses his passwords because he needed his laptop. Let's see. Well, Nikita was doing two things, right? She needed Alex to do something, and she also needed this guy to do something for the laptop. One of them was to stop the kill switch, right? Or is that not true? But the Berkarov thing was to stop the kill switch in Alex's head, right? Am I wrong on that? What Alex was doing was to put that virus into the thingy, right? That red herring, and then also to fuck with her tracker, right? I believe that's what it was. I could be wrong. Alex goes to the party, meets some of the people. She's, doesn't know she's like, still trying to get used to it. We meet weird dude right here, very handsy kind of guy. Alex whoops his ass essentially, or embarrasses him pretty badly, or I don't know what you want to call what she did to him. She didn't hit him, but she flipped him a little bit. Percy calls somebody from the CIA looking for Berkarov. The whole tactic of intimidation with homeboy here doesn't work, so Nikita decides to pay Berkarov a visit on her own, and she threatens him about, well, Percy will leave you, all this stuff, essentially putting fear into him. This dude, not the Fletcher, right? I think Fletcher's his name. Fletcher, he's like, you needed this the whole time. You knew you had to go in there. Nonetheless, it works. The intimidation thing, we have thing with Alex. Homeboy invites her to to the bar or the club, whatever, to have some fun. Like to the parents. Against very much it feels like a very much a Hannah situation where Eddie's training her in the wilderness. Berkarov panics, cause Division, or somehow gets in contact with Division through a DVD player. Whatever, we'll roll with it. Michael shows up. I thought Michael was gonna whoop this dude's ass, but yeah, no. Michael needs Berkarov, and cops show up. This whole thing was executed very well. The only thing I wanted is when Nikita was whooping on the dudes, I wanted her to wave at Michael. And let's see. One thing I found a little weird is that Alex is just able to come and go, and nobody finds that weird. They let Executioner Lady show up. I mean, Executioner Lady showed up, and she was like, "Oh, you're not used to it. Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Who's the guy that you were talking to? Neighbor? All that stuff." Yeah, but I would have questioned her, like, "Why are you back? Why are you here? What are you doing?" Like, I would have had mad questions. Berkarov gets out. We get back. They don't understand what Nikita wanted. Nikita wanted to put this again. This is a red. Like, this isn't anything. It's a fake ass video. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, maybe it does. It means something. Maybe she is able to convince some of the recruits to, become spies for her or something. But it's mostly just to, get into the tracking system for Alex. I think that's what it was. We have this situation here. Nikita kisses him.
You used me.
I want to see that. I don't understand why.
You escaped Division and the CIA without getting a scratch.
Yeah, this was weird. I didn't understand this. Was this just to get him to shut up and on? I don't really understand why she kissed him. She put the files down, tells him she's gonna make him famous or make him a hero, all this stuff. We get back with Alex and tell her that the tracker is deactivated. I mean, it's not deactivated, but now she can stay wherever she is. We can essentially, she's telling her she could leave now. You don't have to stay. This was never the plan. Alex is like, no, we're in this together. We're gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. We're gonna take care of this. Yeah, then we're checking on the trackers of everybody. This is good. We get the flash back to the whole situation with her daddy. Turns out they are loaded. Alex is rich as hell. And the dad was preparing her for something. And yeah, so it wasn't like it was all like to make us think that they were like poor and whatever, or not poor, but living in like the wilderness, running on the run or something. No, they were good. We then go to Alex under the bed listening to music, something she used to do, which is what she remembered back in the day. I'm guessing this was what she was doing probably when her parents were murdered. Probably why they didn't catch her. She was hiding under the bed listening to music, and then all chaos broke. And then Alex goes to the party, and that is the episode. Like I said, I very much enjoyed the episode. I thought it was a good episode. I'd give it an 8. A lot of good progress. Not major progress, but we moved the stories along. Now we have the thing with the tracker. We have the kill switch thing. We have the homeboy Fletcher on our side. I mean, now he's on our side, like part of the team. I like him as a character. I think he's interesting. And yeah, that's where we're at. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.